Hewitt in the final at Scottsdale last year, so had every reason to feel confident against the 7th seed.
He certainly has utilized his nervous energy so far in a positive way. I mean, he's come out smoking with the serve. Done a good job so far in center court.
Chuck Gambill, father and coach.
Love 15.
Gambill's not going to scare Hewitt with this record coming in, only 15 and 15 for the year. He did get to the semis last week in Nottingham, so that's a positive step for him on the grass courts. Where he played, I noticed earlier in the second round there, he played Fabrice Santoro, so that should have been two guys with two-fisted shots off both sides. There he had an opportunity. Hewitt gave him one more chance. He could have easily been up love 30 there. I was about to say that it's good to get the guys with two hands to force them to hit one-handed shots.
15, 30.
Not by any evidence of this.
Yeah, just as well you didn't.
I'd say the next plan B, maybe go into the body a little more.
Whoa. 15-40.
And a couple of double faults in this game hurting Hewitt. And Gambill with the first breakpoint opportunities. It's about as hard as you'll see Leighton Hewitt hit the first serve. Probably average between 115, 123.
Gambill leads by 4 games to 2.
Well, I'd say somewhat surprising to see that it's Hewitt, the one that looks the edgy of the two, and has come out a little bit flat and nervous. Didn't have much zip on those ground strokes. Allowed Gambill to dictate play in that point and eventually hit that nice backhand winner up the line.
Gambill converting on his second break point. A 4-2 lead.
Love. Love. Net second serve. Thirty, 15. Forty, 15.
Not the game plan that was drawn up by Leighton Hewitt and his coach Darren Cahill. He is really out of sorts. Nothing clicking at the moment.
Whereas Gambill's game is running very sweetly indeed.
New balls, please. Gambill leads by 5 games to 2, first set.
Hewitt with the new balls, serving to stay in the first set.
Love 15.
He served 2 double faults in his last service game and opens up with one here. And no rhythm in the serve either.
$15 all.
Gambill continuing to fire away.
30.
Not much on that second serve. And he's been effective up the line off both wings. 2 points from the first set.
Early on.
Well, we should just keep a camera on Gambill. We won't have to do any commentary. He's talking away, practicing his shots.
Boy! That couldn't be any better from Gambill.
And Hewitt finally on the offensive thinks, okay,
40,
now
40.
I can't possibly lose this point, but once again, virtually no backswing. Another winner up the line. In the zone, as they say so far. Set point for Gambill.
Net first serve. Net first serve. Yes.
Well, he doesn't want to have to rely the whole match on hitting huge first serves and forehands that big to win points. But he'll take it down set point.
Advantage.
That's where you do not want to be a ball boy.
Yes, he kept his head down well, didn't he?
He didn't move a muscle, I tell you. That was well done.
They're trained well, John.
They sure are. That guy could be a bodyguard for a president or something. He's got a future.
Gambill leads by 5-3.
So Leighton Hewitt surviving a set point there. And now Gambill will serve for the first set, and so far has been serving well.
Low 15.
That shows you how quick Leighton Hewitt is. He was fooled by that second serve, yet still recovered. Hit an excellent deep return. Surprised Jan Michael.
Fifteen on.
Hewitt looking down at the surface, slipping a little bit at the back of the court, but
30,
Gambill
15.
again so accurate.
He slipped, lost his focus, though, because he got back in the point and didn't want to try to run that one down. Gambill has used his ground strokes up the line to excellent effect here in the first set.
40-15.
Combine that with some big bombs and you have yourself a set. Once again, 1 point away.
Gambill first set. Gambill.
Another big serve from Jan Michael Gambill, and he takes the first set in 43 minutes by 6-3.
Love.
Leighton Hewitt's parents there. Glyn, his father on the left, a former Aussie Rules football player, and his mother Sherilyn, who's a PE teacher back in Adelaide.
We don't see Killer up there. Darren Cahill. Where's coach when you need him?
Yes, normally Darren Cahill watches every single point of Hewitt's matches, but not in the box.
He's fast, but he's not that fast.
15
He
all.
forces Gambill to hit another volley, which is about all he could hope for. This time Gambill handles it better. Just clips the line. 15 all. That's the other thing a player does when everything's going wrong. Racket's too loose, tension's not right. That's why that forehand went 10 feet long. That's a bit much. I mean, he is really struggling right now. Great chance for Gambill to really get some momentum.
Again, the forehand sailing way long, continuing to track the tension of his strings.
Even at 19, you have to stay down for those balls. He's pulling up, he's tight. Panic has almost officially set in. If he loses serve here, he's going to start getting real worried. That's why there, when things are going so well, don't get over anxious like Jan Michael did there. Just force Hewitt to hit another forehand instead of giving him an easy point.
Yes.
Well, the first time we've really heard anything from Hewitt's mouth as far as positive thoughts are concerned. Normally he's such a feisty player. Calls himself the Rock.
There's a lot of rocks out there. Courier used to be called Rock. Andre Agassi calls himself Rock. Now Leighton Hewitt. It's a good nickname, I'll tell you, man. It's a lot to live up to. You know. Gambill not thrilled with that call. Probably not thrilled with that return at 1540 that has allowed Hewitt to get back in this game. I know this is hard to believe, but sometimes we take something out on the umpires.
Never.
I never did, but
no.
You know.
Well, one's lucky and two's greasy.
Yes.
That's true. But these nets are notoriously soft, so you clip the tape like that, most of the time it does go over. Where the ball bounces lower than any other championship, it's surprising that they're that loose.
Gambill. Yes. Net first serve. Gambill.
Well, he tried to adjust that time. He had hit 10 feet long, so he over-adjusted the other way. In the middle of the net. I mean, he is really struggling on that forehand side. Gambill looking for the early break.
Game.
Wow.
First game, 7 sets.
Go digital. Go Harvey Norman.
My new mobile phone is great. It's a Nokia. I got it from Harvey Norman. They did me a fantastic deal on the Optus network.
Go digital. Go Harvey Norman.
I went for this really small Motorola from Harvey's with Vodafone. The talk-time package really suits my lifestyle.
Go digital. Go Harvey Norman.
Harvey Norman gave me a free accessory pack as a bonus when I bought my Ericsson.
Harvey Norman have the phones, the plan, Optus or Vodafone, and the bonuses. Go digital. Go Harvey Norman.
Every morning before the sun comes up, brings Nescafe in my favorite cup. That's why I know, yes I know, hallelujah, I just love it so. Hallelujah, I just love it so. Oh, hallelujah, I just love it so. Say it again. Hallelujah, I just love it so. Hallelujah, I just love it so.
Euro 2000 Live, the semi-finals start Thursday morning as France face Portugal. World champions France are only 2 matches short of claiming an unprecedented double, but Portugal look a class outfit and could easily cause the upset. Then Friday morning, Italy take on the Netherlands. After an awesome 6-goal blitz, the Dutch won through to the semis, where the Italians are waiting. The Azzurri confident in their ability to close down the Dutch threat. The Euro 2000 semi-finals live and only on Fox Sports.
You have a set and 3-1 lead.
Love 15.
Again, down the line, serving them well.
Now, I have an excuse on the seniors tour. I can't get those anymore. I'm too slow. But Hewitt better start saying to himself, wait a minute, he's hitting a lot of balls down the line. I got to make an adjustment here. This is becoming a serious problem for him.
Love 30.
Broken record. Second serve with not much zip. Gambill says thank you very much.
I wonder whether to think about going to the body.
No question the serve that is not utilized enough.
15, 30.
When you got playing against a guy who's got 2 hands off both sides, I think that's a natural play. Tough for him to get out of the way and take a full swing at it. This is what you call destruction at the moment. Now a chance to go up 2 breaks.
Game.
2 breaks it is for Jan-Michael Gambill.
Gambill leads by 4 games to 1, 7 sets, and by 1 set to love.
And I don't think I would be wrong in saying that the number 7 seeds game is falling apart at the moment. He's a set and 4-1 down. Did well well to avoid that one.
Oh. 15 love.
Chris, I just went looking for Darren Cahill. We got to track him down in a hurry. Couldn't find him. Gambill continuing to cruise here now. 30 love.
Net first serve.
Do some illegal coaching or something. It's be worth a point penalty at this point.
Does seem very strange that Cahill is nowhere to be seen. Well, I think we can excuse him for missing one shot down the line.
One of the few times that's happened today. You know, Hewitt did pull out last week in the tune-up in, I believe it was Holland. He had won Queens. I don't know, maybe, was he injured? He said he just needed a little rest, but he's certainly not looking very good right now. I must say, Gambill's looked extremely strong so far.
(40-15).
That's the part I don't like. I mean, he's just giving him points off second serves. I mean, it's one thing if Gambill hits some great winners, winning some points off the first serve, but to just give away points like that, that's not a good sign.
Game. He leads by 5 games to 1.
7th ace for Gambill, extending his lead.
And that was a serve you seen from the likes of Pete Sampras and Todd Martin. Took something off it. Some wicked placement there.
(15 love).
I didn't think Hewitt expected to walk out in this court and in an hour be down 2 sets, which is about what's going to happen.
(30 love).
One hour played, and pretty much 1 hour of centre court torture for Leighton Hewitt.
Ball.
(40 love).
One hand on the racket, and Hewitt just sweeps it down the line.
New balls, please.
This is one of those shots where it was like, I'm really upset at the way things are going, so I'm just going to swing for the fences here. And the funny thing is, it was the best shot he hit the entire match, showing that he's got some excellent technique on the one-handed backhand as well. But he's got to change gears here. He's got to work harder. He's going to cut down on the second serve returns, missing those type of shots. And perhaps something as basic, Chris, is going more towards the middle. I mean, not giving this guy the shots that he's been able to hit so far. I mean, he's lined up these up the line backhands, up the line forehands. Go to the middle of the court. Hit a few drop shots. Bring him into the net. I mean, he just seems like he's not yet convinced that Gambill is going to continue this, but that could be a big mistake because he's virtually down. I mean, highly unexpected for him to get back in the second set down 2 breaks.
We're not really seeing the normal steel, are we, and fight that Hewitt normally brings to the court.
He's uptight. I mean, I think that when you win Queens and you beat Pete Sampras, who's won here 6 of the last 7 years, suddenly they're saying, wait a minute, can Leighton Hewitt win Wimbledon? Well, suddenly your shoulders get a whole lot heavier. You don't move quite as fast because you're putting more pressure on yourself. You get nervous, and then he's on center court at Wimbledon. And you can see that it's really affected his play. And Gambill has come out smoking. I mean, he really has seemed to enjoy every minute of it. He came out with a purpose. He's very focused. And he's got his just reward so far.
Serving with the new balls, Gambill, for a 2-sets-to-love lead to put the number 7 seed in real trouble.
Love. Net first serve. Love. Love.
Not putting on much of a fight here. Gambill with 3 set points to take a 2-sets-to-love lead.
Ball.
Game and set. Game 6 games to 2.
2 sets to love it is for Jan Michael Gambill.
Gambill leads by 2-set-to-love.
Updating Fox Sports News, Jelena Dokic is in the headlines for all the wrong reasons yet again, refusing to speak to the Australian media after her first-round win at Wimbledon overnight. Dokic advanced with a 6-1, 7-6 win over German qualifier Greta Ahn, then banned the Aussie media from attending the post-match press conference. In the men's draw, second seed Andre Agassi moved into the next round after American qualifier Taylor Dent was forced to retire with a knee injury. And Australian striker Mark Viduka is set to join Leeds this week, pending the results of medical tests and the availability of a work permit, Viduka will sign a transfer from Glasgow's Celtic club on Friday. Full details tonight on Fox Sports News at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time.
Star City, in conjunction with Fox Sports, gives you the chance to tip it big. All you have to do is call 1900 966 557 and simply answer the following question. Who will win Game 1 of the Bledisloe Cup, Australia or New Zealand? Then leave your name, address and telephone number, and the first correct answer drawn July 16 on Fox Sports Central will win it big. Your prize includes 2 return flights from your nearest capital city, plus transfers to and from the airport. 2 nights staying at the Star City Casino in the luxurious executive suite. Breakfast included, and strawberries and champagne on arrival. A sumptuous meal for 2 at Lifesavers Restaurant. 2 VIP tickets to the musical sensation Buddy. And $500 in chips to be spent on the main gaming floor. You have less than 3 weeks to enter, so call 1900 966 557 now for your chance to tip it big with Star City and Fox Sports.
A summer of tennis whites on a sea of green. A hint of gold, strawberries and cream. The championships continue tonight at 9, live on Fox Sports.
Gambill serving to stay in the 3rd set.
Fought. Love.
Just think if you're a tennis player waiting in the locker room to go out and play your match. The first match, there was a default. So automatically you start adjusting your thinking. The second one was in a set and a half had been played. You're not sure if that's 2 or 3 sets. So that's unpredictable. Gambill tossing in the ace. This match, suddenly Gambill comes out and blows Hewitt out the first 2 sets. So you think, well, maybe I better be ready now. Oh, settle down. Hewitt's picked it up. He's back in it. Could go 5. Still possible could be over in 3, although doubtful. And you guys don't think they earn their money?
30-15.
The only thing more unbelievable, and to me one of the most bizarre matches ever, was that match yesterday with Ruzetsky and Spadia. You talk about ebb and flow.
You'd imagine Vince Spadia woke up this morning probably the happiest man alive. I think the weight of the world was off his shoulders after winning his first match in 21.
Yeah, you lose 21 in a row when you had moved up to 19 in the world. You're breathing some serious sighs of relief. And to do it against Ruzetsky, of all people. He won the first, served for the second, lost it. Won the third, had match points in the fourth, lost it. got up a break in the 5th, lost that, then lost serve. And he said, you know, no way the guy can win now, and then comes back and wins. Now he's in the 2nd round, though. See?
Yes. He's got to do it all over again, probably tomorrow.
That shot right there is what I'd like to see Hewitt do a little bit more of that, if necessary. Defensive, but effective. Slice backhand that stays low. Forced Gambill to hit the one-hander. And now, finally, he has a set point. Doesn't appear to be any win whatsoever, but Gambill's looking like he's stalling a little bit out there at the moment. Trying to pull himself together.
Pulled himself together well there.
Sure did.
Yes. Odd one. Gamble. Yes.
3rd double fault of this service game from Gambill. Only 4 in total.
Hewitt.
Well, Gambill did well to recover from a pretty bad bounce in the middle of the court, and then Hewitt with another slice of luck and his 2nd set point.
Just remember, it all started with that good depth on the return. He's just starting to make an impact here.
Yes.
Trying to laugh that one off. I think he half expected Gambill to miss the volley. Instead, bounced right inside the baseline. The only guy I've seen consistently hit passing shots with that play is Agassi. That scoop half volley, what appears almost a half volley from the baseline. Come on! That's rubbing it in, isn't it? Hit the winner and just stick it to your opponent. Almost before it seemed to even bounce. He hears Leighton yell, "Come on."
Set point number 3.
Nothing like a little competition.
Yes. Gambill. Yes.
We didn't see that the first couple sets. He's starting to lose his feel. No doubt nerves playing a part. Longest game of the match so far. Hewitt looking to win the third set.
Gambill. Gambill. New ball, please.
That's exactly what he didn't want. Go for too much on the first, miss it, and then have to watch this go by him.
Only
82 miles per hour, but into the body and effective.
Oh. 15-30. Leon. Net. First serve.
That's good play.
Both players nervous and a little tentative here, but it's finally Gambill once again who's utilizing that up the line ground stroke to open up that easy volley and give himself a chance to get right back in this third set. Where's the first serve?
Well, Hewitt blaming the court, felt that one shot through. And Gambill is back into this third set. We're on serve.
Hewitt leads by 5 games to 4. Third set. Gambill leads by 2 sets to love. 15 love.
Comes up with his 14th ace.
You know, the jolt of adrenaline he came out with. I think he just got another one when he broke. He's got some energy right now. He could finish things. Suddenly he can finish this off in 10 minutes or so.
30 love. Love. .40-15.
That's English for keep the feet moving. Don't get stuck in one place. Make sure if you have time to get that body weight moving into the ball.
If you'd like another look at that one, we can, and a good call.
Five games all.
How quickly things turned around 10 minutes ago. Gambill was 2-5 down, was facing set points. And he's pulled it back to 5 all. All the pressure now back on Hewitt.
When he lost serve, he couldn't get a first serve in. He better get something together here. Once again, missing the first serve. That's a shot that's not practiced enough by the younger players coming up as the approach shot. I mean, they have the big forehands and the weapons so they can hit winners, but there's an example of a shot that is extremely, or could be extremely effective on grass, but he didn't look comfortable playing it there. Guys go out and practice, they hit ground strokes, then they come up to net, they forget the part about practicing the approach shots. Another missed first serve.
love.
Not exactly the way you want to see a point like that end. But
yes, apologies from Gambill to Hewitt after the second net cord. I'm not sure that...
Very hollow there.
Yes.
Not going to make him feel a whole lot better.
Gutsy second serve.
15-13.
He better start getting some first serves in, because it's a lot to expect to hit a second serve that well. Follow it with the winner. He's in a definite rut at the moment on his serve. Aha! There you go. Not quite Patrick Rafter yet. Looking to serve volley. Not sure if that was an attempt at a drop shot, but he's not going to try that again real soon. And this is big time. That was good.
Francois Perrault in the chair from France made the overall straight away, and look at this chalk that flies up.
Someone said that, I know, in the past. Chalk flew up.
Can't remember who that was.
I don't recall, but it definitely did there. Gambill claiming it was long, but bottom line is that we're playing a lead at 30-40. Looked good from our viewpoint, Chris.
Yes, it was definitely in, and a good overall from the umpire.
Well, point of the match so far.
Yes.
Gambill's desperately trying to hang in that point, and really did a good job to do so and forced Hewitt to hit the overhead. 3 or 4 times he seemed out of the point.
On Gambill.
Like sticking a needle in a balloon. Play a point like that and toss in a double.
His 8th double fault and a second break point for Gambill. This time it's long, and Jan Michael Gambill will serve for the match to knock out the number 7 seed.
Gambill leads by 6 games to 5, third set. and by 2 sets to love.
So Gambill serving for a place in the second round, and probably the biggest win of his career so far.
He's had wins over guys by the name of Agassi and among others, but certainly
not on the centre court of Wimbledon.
Centre court of Wimbledon he hasn't. He will long remember this.
Love 15.
Well, that one wanted to come over.
It seemed like it was there for hours, at least to Leighton Hewitt. Looking to dribble over. He was ready in case it did. Gambill, on the other hand, has served about 50%, and he's had a lot more free points off that first serve. And consistent zip. Up as high as 128 miles per hour and averaging 116. There's another free point.
Go for 15.
Gambill 2 points away.
The elbow hurt on that serve. Definitely tighten up, let that ball drop way too low. Still 2 points away. Only natural in a moment as big as this. Start thinking about it.
Net first serve.
Paid the price for not coming in behind that shot down the line. Gambill ran back to the baseline and was totally off balance. Hewitt with a chance to break back, to force a tie break.
Yes.
Gambill's sure happy to see chalk there.
Net second serve.
Talk about bad timing. Right as Gambill's about to hit that second serve, a pigeon landed on the court. And crowd started murmuring. Gambill missed the backhand.
Don't think you can play a let for a pigeon on the court.
I don't know. You could ask. It's worth a shot.
Or the pigeon or the umpire. So a chance once again for Hewitt to take us into the tie-break. Second break point.
Yes.
Ball.
Gambill in this game has survived 2 break points. Now he stands at match point.
There it is. Second match game. 3 set to the top. 6-3, 6-2, 7-5.
Michael Gambill records one of the biggest shocks of Wimbledon so far, sending the number 7 seed, the winner of Queen's Club, and for many people a favourite to lift the trophy, out of the tournament at the first hurdle. Leighton Hewitt never really got going, but how well Michael Gambill played.
It's just one of those days. You know, it's just a shame. You know you're going to have days like this, but you just hope that, you know, it happens in a World Series event or a little bit smaller event than Wimbledon. But you know, there's not a lot I can do about it, and you know, I've got to get it out of my mind as quickly as possible. Obviously, yeah, I'm going to learn a bit from this match as well, and you know, I've got to block it out, and I've got to think about Davis Cup now and then the American Summer.
The first 2 sets particularly, you didn't look sort of particularly pumped up, or your normal self. I mean, were you nervous, or were you just...
There wasn't much to get pumped up about.
No, but sometimes you G yourself up with...
No, I tried as much as possible out there. You know, I really had very little chances, particularly on his serve in the first 2 sets. He just served bombs the whole time, and it wasn't until, you know, halfway, I think it's sort of the second or third service game of his in the second set where I actually got my chance. And, you know, he was serving a lot of first serves, and, you know, he served a lot of aces. So, you know, there's not a lot you can do about it when you're in that situation. The whole time I still felt that I had a chance of winning. I never doubted myself, you know, until it was over today. And even though I was 5-2 up in the third set there, you know, even when I got 6-5 down, I felt like I could still break in that game, and I did have a break point there and get out of it in the tie break. But, you know, it was just a little bit disappointing that I didn't take my chance, you know, late in the third set there, because who knows, you're 2 sets to 1, you finally, if I did break twice and win that set 6-2, like I had, I think 3 set points, and he served 2 aces, I think, on 2 of those. And who knows, if I could have broken him twice, I would have had a lot more confidence going into the 4th and maybe even the 5th set.
Disappointment for Leighton